today, and especially in that fourth quarter. That just is what it is, right?
We talked a little bit. Here's a point. I got to bring this up. There's 29 seconds to go in the game. And before they brought the ball, they were playing small ball.
Yeah.
And I said, if the ball goes to Westbrook, you should foul him right away.
The Nuggets were down 3 at the time.
Down 3. Foul him right away. And he's a 63% foul shooter. And it's clutch free throws.
Yeah.
They didn't.
Instead, the ball found DeMar DeRozan, and he got the and
fouled him and one. I mean, even if he makes 1 out of 2, you're down 4. Now you can go for a 2, foul again. And I just thought they missed a really good opportunity.
Yeah.
Right here.
Waited for him here. Go get him.
And it's winding the clock down. You want to extend the game.
Yeah. You disagreed with that, Dems?
I don't think it mattered, to be honest with you. I think Russell Westbrook would have made 2, to be honest with you, just because it was that kind of night for him. He was making all the big plays for that team.
Even if he
makes 2,
it's 1 less than the 3 they got.
Yeah, because Joker hit a 3 on the other side.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with the hands on that one. I think you foul him. I think you got to get back in the game somehow. Deeper than that, though, guys, the Nuggets bench, and I know the bench is a little worn out right now because of the injuries to Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon and Julian Strother, but the bench did not perform tonight.
Yeah.
And it's a big factor. The bench struggled.
And you start in Spencer Jones, who is one of your better defenders, and so that's bad for your bench as well. I mean, you at some point can't backfill people that you're missing.
Well, we made the comment, when you're playing Hunter Tyson in the first quarter, you're about as low as you could get depth-wise. There's nobody else left. So no doubt. And when you talk about it, you talked about the defense that wasn't being played out here. Well, that's because Aaron Gordon's gone, Christian Brown's gone, and then you can't backfill that from your bench. One of the things that's actually really good about their bench is it's not just scoring with it; it's their ability to get stops, to get into the open court, to really supplement what the starters do. But when you take these losses and you have to fill in starters with those really good bench players, then sometimes you have those deficiencies really catch up to you.
Hey, Nuggets fans, are you a little upset tonight? A little downtrodden? Yeah, okay. It's all right. It's okay, man.
This is the first half was our turnover. Second half, we actually took care of it. But the first half, we gave them runouts. Live ball turnovers ended up being dunks. So, you have a team that's lost games, and you give them confidence with layups and dunks. I mean, it's a bad recipe in the NBA. And then, obviously, the paint points in the first half were outrageous. They had 40. And we shored up some of that. But with that defensive effort I thought we had, a lot of shots were short. That stuff happens. But yeah, I give them credit. They had, this was like a carbon copy of the Chicago game. I mean, Schroeder goes for 21. Monk comes in and gets 12. Their bench was really impactful. And they kind of kept them in the game in the first half and made the run, at the end of the third quarter. So, I don't know, we just didn't have enough. I thought the guys played hard as hell. We just made some mental mistakes throughout the night.
You guys only forced 6 turnovers on the evening. I know you guys have always, pretty much this season, you've been a low turnover forcing team. Just in situations like this, how important is it to try to force the opposing team out of their rhythm and make more mistakes?
Right. Our strengths weren't as impactful. I didn't think the activity was as good. And for them to get 32 assists, to your point, that's a team that usually plays isolation basketball mainly. It's not a good number. It means that they're driving it and they're finding people for easy baskets, easy looks from 3. They give them credit, man. They attacked us throughout the night. They lived in our paint. And then eventually the 3-ball fell for them late when they didn't make shots early in the game. So it's an NBA night. You fly back, prepare. I thought the guys were ready to go. I was really proud of the energy in the first half. Just thought the end of the third quarter, you could really see us kind of lagging behind, and it was tough. Do you burn timeouts throughout the end of the third quarter, and then you have nothing at the end? It's a guessing game in those moments. Just didn't have enough tonight.
You said how hard this back-to-back was going to be earlier. Did you guys start to feel that late third into the fourth? And what do you think?
I don't know. I mean, shots. We missed shots. I think we make. Guys had good looks. Runs that we make in this building where you think that ball's going to go in, just the way we're playing. So I don't know. It's the NBA. Obviously, wasn't a huge fan of the schedule, but that has nothing to do with this game. They beat us. They were desperate to win a game. We come in, and I thought we played, like I said, I thought we played with the right effort. Just made too many mental mistakes throughout that led to very easy baskets for them. And then as the game wears on, the tough shot-making players they have, that's what their roster is. Those guys made some big shots.
The one thing defensively with Spencer has been the fouling so far. Does that go into the calculus? Are you concerned about that when you put him on DeRozan at all on that last possession?
Yeah, I'm concerned about anybody guarding DeRozan. And he'll learn from that. He got his hand in there. That's what DeMar does. He's always been an artist with that. He's one of the best scorers in the modern era. A lot of it is because of that. And, of course, it comes at a really key time. So Spencer learned from it. I have nothing but full confidence in him. The way he moves his feet and competes, and these great players he's guarded the last 10 days, 2 weeks, that's how you learn. You got to go out there and do it. We can show you clips. I've said that before, but until you feel it and, the change of pace of some of these guys like DeMar, it's a different kind of thing to guard him as it is to guard anybody of these great players. They're all unique to themselves.
Well, I think the coach is echoing a lot of the same things we've been talking about. They ran out of bodies. They knew that this would be a dangerous game. And we saw a little bit of what the Nuggets did last year, rearing its ugly head again, losing the kind of games you don't want to lose against bad teams. Is this one different, though, in your eyes?
To be honest, I know I'm going to sound like whatever, but this doesn't matter to me at all. I mean, they're 12.
Wait, losing doesn't matter?
They're 12-4. This is a dense part of the schedule. This is 82 games. You're not going to win them all.
Yeah.
You got to lose to somebody. And I tip your cap to Sacramento for coming in here and running the legs off a team that was tired.
Yeah.
And then you heard David Adelman right there say what we just said, which is, for all the things they don't have, is they do have guys that will make shots down the stretch.
Yeah.
And if you get them into a space where those players can make a difference, then maybe on this particular night they would. Tonight they did. Move on and beat Memphis on Monday.
Yeah, this is a tough move on. You should be motivated against Memphis. Remember I talked at the pregame show about game of streaks? Well, now they've lost 2 in a row at home now,
yeah.
right? Yeah. But they've won 5 straight on the road. So, you were hoping going in this season that the Nuggets would be elite at home. They're still good, but after this Bulls loss, who played a double overtime game in Utah, as we talked about, and this one, it boils down, both those games became Nuggets defense not good enough.
And the bench not good enough. And the bench not being good enough is probably a product of having 2 starters injured. It just wears on your bench.
Yeah.
All right, one guy who was good enough, he scored 44 points, is Nikola Jokic.
His philosophy was, if you can't match up with them because they have certain players, make sure they can't match up with you. And that's exactly what Sacramento did tonight. They just went small. Joker gobbled them up, but on the other end, they just scored every time too, so it just took the clock down.
Chicago did the same thing.
Yeah.
Chicago did pretty much the same thing when they came in here.
Yeah, Joker did what he had to do, but you got to figure out a way to be better defensively these last couple games.
Joker finishes with 44 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists. He did provide our ball assist of the game, presented by Ball Corporation, reminding you to choose aluminum. Here he finds Peyton Watson. And Peyton had a